Welcome back to a new video. Alright, we're going to talk about Shaquille O'Neal was in the news. Or not in the news, but he had it. I think he was on his podcast, which I love, man. You know what? I just got to say something with Shaq, man. I like how what he does for the community is super great. With how his personality is and what he does is like, wow, like, he gives back to the community. Like, even though he makes all this money, he gives it back. Like, I think he had an interview. He's like, about tipping people. It's like, how much you want? Like, that's right there what people like should think of. Like, okay, like, yeah, you don't got that, you got money, but like, I wish I was fortunate to have that. If I was, I would have done the same. I would give back to my community. I would give back to. I would try to do something like around my city. But we're gonna talk about something else. Shaq actually he wanted a like if the Lakers offered him coaching job, he said 4 years, 20 million a year, a year. Sorry. Okay, I agree with that. You know what? I want to press for that. I do believe coaches should get a little bit more money. I'm not saying a lot of money, but especially if you're a coach that has been with the same team for years, I feel like it's fair and justice to get. I'm saying like if you're let's just say like 60 to 70 million, I feel like that's a good justice. I feel like the Lakers did mess up in not picking Ty Lue, um, because I think Ty Lue wanted more money, more years. But my take is like I love to see the Lakers, and and I think it would be a really good. Actually, to be honest, if Shaq was our coach, I think like it would have been more of a better option because, like I said, we've had like coaches like Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, of course, is still there. Jock Vaughn, like all these coaches, like they are. I feel like if Shaq was a coach or our coach, I think it would have been different because people would say because I feel like even though they're the other players like Jason Kidd, all that they were leaders, but I feel like they would listen to Shaq and say, "Hey, let's go." Like Shaq is not the type of person who's gonna sit there and say, "Oh, you're crying." No, like Shaq will be like putting in players if like in force to say, "What are you doing?" I think he will teach big men. I think the Lakers will have more of an opportunity to win. I don't like that. You know what? That's just me. I was a Laker fan, of course. I always have that good feeling. We don't know who's gonna be our head coach. Like I said, people are saying Nick Nurse, Mark Jackson. Ooh, if it was Mark Jackson, I would like that because I feel like I said, it might have put some psyche into Russ's head to say, "Hey, this is how you're supposed to do it." Because Mark Jackson is that old school. Old school. He's like that old school. What was it called? Point guard from the days and like, so he knows how to do it. So I feel like it would have been a great fit. Who knows? Who knows who's not gonna be a coach? But do I think like is he gonna be the coach? I don't know because I'm looking at reports who's gonna be the coach. But my focus on this video is I think Shaq being a coach for the Lakers would be a really great idea because especially like with him with the prespers of with him I would like that. I will actually dig that. I will actually put that as a note of wow if he was a coach like because you have to realize some coaches they get fired right away after 1 season, 2 seasons, whatever. But then I'm like, hold on 1 second. If you realize like if but how are they gonna get fired over a team that's not good? like, you know what I'm trying to say. Everyone's just trying to put it perspiris or put in evaluations and all that. Well, if the team is not good, what the coach is there to do? What coach? So if the players are not doing good, what's there the issue? Like, I feel like Frank Vogel shouldn't have been fired. That's just my opinion because it wasn't his fault. He's a coach. You know what? They're gonna, of course, the coach is the one to be blamed. I understand that, but it's definitely not LeBron's or AD's fault. I think it was Russ. I'm just saying, Russ was the one who messed the Lakers up. But again, I'm going to a lot of places with this video, but it's another short video. But I'm just saying, I would like Shaq to be our coach. I hope Shaq would be our coach. I would like that. You know what? If he does it, it will be really great for the game. So this is my video of the day. I did post another video. Please look at that about the Brooklyn Nets. And hope you guys have a great day. Subscribe to my YouTube in my description.